So what's going on, guys? We're back again today for another installment in our Project Audi S6 series. Guys, definitely check it out if you didn't see already. We just posted an epic Stage 3 reaction video for this project car, so make sure to check that out. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box down below. As far as our topic on today's video, guys, many of you have been asking, how was I able to pick up this car in the midst of the used car crisis? Nobody has inventory. Everything is ridiculously absurd amounts over market value. So I want to take some time just to kind of speak to that, to help provide maybe some tips or tricks, or kind of help your approach on how you guys can sort of navigate and find the vehicle you're looking for despite these challenging times we're facing. But before we get started, make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. We've got an excellent library of automotive content. You're not going to be disappointed. If you guys would be so kind to like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. It really does make a difference, helps improve the visibility of the channel. It's certainly much appreciated. So many of you already know we've covered why we chose the Audi S6 platform to be the official project car for the channel. It's been a comfortable, reliable car. I think it's a great balance of performance and luxury, and of course, refinement. So guys, really the biggest thing right now is, you guys probably know, the whole entire world's having issues with back orders, supply chain delays, everything slowing down the manufacturing process. You've probably heard about chip shortages. You can't get chips, you can't produce new car. Dealerships have no new inventory, so as a result, it's going to massively inflate the prices on the used market. If you run some searches, you're going to find these prices are really out of control right now, and as shortages keep coming, you're going to see prices continue to skyrocket. One of the most important things I want to make a point of here is, you have to be patient, you got to be intentional, you got to stay diligent. You want to make sure to do all of your research, get your facts straight, get an idea of what you're wanting to spend. You want to think about exactly what your criteria is for the car. So yes, inventory may be challenging, but remember, when buying used cars, to a point, pretty much everything is going to be negotiable. These dealers have to sell cars, they have to meet their quotas, so you just want to make sure, don't let them trap you, don't let them box you in to make you think that if you're looking at one particular car, that this is like the last one on earth. You don't want to do that. You don't want to make it like a desperate, I have to have the car today. So do your research, check your pricing, see about how these vehicles are equipped. Make sure to expand your search radius. You may want to try some different search engines. If you have to have a car transported, that might be the way to go. If you want to broaden that horizon, if you want to look at other inventory, if you're on the East Coast, maybe check the West Coast. If you're on the West Coast, maybe check the East Coast. But the main thing is, don't feel like you're completely boxed in, and if it's not the right car that works for you, don't buy it. So for me, basically looking at S6s, as far as used market prices, you've got obviously the earlier models, the C7, so your 2012 through 2015, like this model. Then you've got your C7.5, that's obviously your facelift model. I would say typically, as you guys would expect, the facelift models are quite a bit more expensive than the earlier C7s. I was able to save some money by going a little bit older on this 2013 model. I'm more than happy with the guys. The car is certainly not perfect, but for me, for the intended purpose of building this car for the channel, being a comfortable everyday driver, I'm a happy camper. I'm pretty well satisfied. But the main thing is, guys, you got to be patient. You have to be willing to look, listen, and wait for the right opportunity. I probably spent about 2 to 3 months in that research phase, just constantly browsing inventory, expanding the search radius, trying different search engines. If you're working in the automotive industry, a lot of times you'll start to kind of make some connections, building some relationships with other enthusiasts, so you can kind of plant that seed. Once you start talking to some other people, maybe they're finishing up a build, maybe they're getting ready to trade their car, you can start your search in a more proactive fashion as opposed to reactive, by knowing who out there might be getting ready to sell their car. So sometimes if you can go private party, you can take the dealership out of the equation, this might be the better way to go. I did buy this car, again, clean used condition, 2013 Audi S6. I did pick this car up from a small independent dealer. I do prefer this setting for a number of reasons. I've never been a huge fan of that huge, that corporate, that overly structured, sort of intimidating, like big box dealership setting. I just always feel like there's just a little bit more pressure, and it's always that, you know, what can I do to get you in this car today? And you always have that kind of, that tense, that sort of desperation, which I feel like it kind of just, it just leaves a little bit of an underlying discomfort with the whole process. I do feel when you go with a smaller dealership, sometimes you just have less of that. You don't have to sit there and talk to like 4 sales guys, then talk to his manager, then the finance manager, then the general manager. It's just like this consecutive line of like firm handshakes and just trying to hype you up so much to like box you in to buy the car. I mean, obviously I get the guys, they got to make their deals. I get it. I totally understand how sales works, but at the same time, it's kind of like, let's keep things laid back. We're not going to sit here and just do this Mickey Mouse back and forth nonsense with negotiation. Let's just get a fair price on the car. Let's keep it somewhere in the ballpark of market value. Let's do a fair price in the trade and have a great day. So guys, the conclusion here is take your time, don't feel desperate, broaden your search radius, check different states, check with different dealerships, try different search engines, get out there, build some relationships with your community of enthusiasts, maybe join some Facebook groups. A lot of times this is also a great way to network in the community, and you can start to sort of plant that seed so when someone's possibly getting ready to sell, you've already got that connection lined up. I hope you guys find this information helpful. I'm super grateful that I was able to pick up this car. I've always wanted to have a 4-liter vehicle. S6 has really always been that dream car for me, so I'm super hyped that I was able to get my hands on one, again, for a reasonable price during this used market crisis. Guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment down below. I greatly appreciate it. It really does help improve the visibility of the channel. Stay tuned for more epic content, guys. I've got a bunch of parts coming in for this S6. You're not going to want to miss it. Appreciate all the support. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.